Good morning, folks. Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. What we're going to do, Jason and I are going to show you how to match a text coat. A lot of areas on this building, the text coat's coming off. You see here. If it were a color coat, you apply the bonding agent to the wall. The color coats never come off. I've never seen any properly applied color coat come off. But text coats, they put the bonding agent in the hand hopper and they spray it. And you can tell a text coat because it has a different, this is not sand, these little things. The bumps here are kind of like an acoustic sealing, the same material. So what we're going to do is we're going to scrape all the loose stuff off. And after we scrape all the loose stuff off, we're going to hit it with a wire brush. Then we're going to apply Weldcrete to it for a bonding agent and apply a color coat. I am going to put some sand in it to match this as close as possible. We have quite a few areas here, areas over here, here, just a few areas here and there. So what we're going to get, I'll show you something. We're going to get started here. See, it's pretty important to put the bonding agent on the wall, whether or not you're doing a text coat or a color coat. Anyhow, we're going to get started. We're going to remove everything that's loose, prep it, and I'll show you how we match this finish when we get to that stage. Okay guys, Jason mixed me up a good batch of mud here. I'm using a 2030 La Habra, which has got heavy grit. Then we also added sand to try to come up with this text coat. And what I'm going to do here is just skim it out, and I am going to go a little bit thicker than what I generally go with a color coat because I have to come out a little extra. And granted, we took off everything that needed to come off, and yes, there is a technique for that too. We applied the Weldcrete to here. Now I'm going to skim it. So, see what I do here. One last hogful. Okay, after I skim this last piece here, it's got to set. It's got to set at least 15 minutes before I can load it. Now, in dead center here, I got to put a little bit more dead center because it's thicker than the average color coat. So now that I got that where I want it, I leave it alone for about 15 minutes. What I'll do instead is show you this that I've done already. Okay, this area here, I've already coated it. And now granted, when you go to the edges, you have the base, which makes it easier because I'm following the base as my template. Here, pretty simple because dead center here I have nothing to rely on, so it has to harden up enough, otherwise I'll gouge it. Here this is just a 4-inch crack. It's kind of simple to fix it. I take the sponge float, get my joints first. Then I come twice. So that's it. We're in a noisy area as usual, most of our sites are. Anyhow, that's how you match a text coat with color coat and plastering coat. Before you log off, look at that tree right there. 250 years old. That's what the arborist said. Pretty majestic. Anyhow, thank you folks for watching. Thanks Trey for doing all that video and mixing this stuff. As usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.